Welcome back to some more Race Driver Grid, part number 23. And as you probably would have guessed, it was a good thing that I did decide to do the sponsor stuff off screen. Because guess what? It crashed. I still have no idea how to fix that. So that's why I tend to do it off screen, because that way I don't have to worry about it in post editing. I am now 200th, near the 200th in the all-time standings, but I still have a long ways to go. As you can see, my teammate is 124th. Yep, we're now in the top 50 with earnings. Again, we still got some ways to go, but hey, you know, eventually, right? So this part, anyways, is going to be focusing on the first of the Euro A license, a prototype race for the Version Mobile Endurance Classic. This one is interesting because it's actually only one race. I will net $4 million for winning. And we have two cars that I have either of. And those are the Nissan R390 GT1 or the Mazda 787B. And personally, I'm a bit predictable. When it comes to my biggest interest, I am a 787B guy to the core. So that's what we're going to go with, because I can't help myself. I fucking love the 787B. So, that's what we're going to do. Let's take a look. So yeah, it's only one race, so it's not as long as some of the other ones, but I guess it does say it's an endurance. Just how long is it going to be? We're about to find out. And it looks like Raven West is here for the first time in a long time, seeing Raven West in one of these kind of like racings. Oh wow! They say it's an endurance. It's only four laps of Le Mans. It's not particularly endurance-y. So, well, I guess this is gonna be a shorter part then, because I'm still gonna keep my segmenting the same, just for the sake of keeping everything together. Because it's gonna be easier for me to manage, at least in terms of these part-wise. Holy fuck! Whoa! Jesus! That R390 had a bit of an experience. Fucking hell. That is something you would see on a highlight reel. I might have to cut that out at some point and put that in the highlight reel, because that was most definitely something. And look at this. We're pretty much doing about nearly 250 miles an hour. Kind of going just off to the side here. It looks like there's no chicanes here, so it's the older variant of Le Mans. Although I do think neither of these cars would have seen the no chicanes variant. The 787B's case, I think they kind of added the chicanes by around the end of the 80s, I want to say. The 787B was 91, the R390, specifically the version you see in game is the 97 variant. So yeah, we just gotta keep pushing here. It is a field of 787Bs at the front. Excuse me, Terrell. Oh god, I don't want to take out my teammate. Oh, he spun himself. That's kind of more on him than it is on me, actually. That being said, though, I might actually reverse it. I mean, I'm a fair guy. I want to see how he gets on. Might help that I get in front of him, I guess. Who knows? Everyone, let's take each other out. Have a calamity. Actually, nearly did. Jeez. I didn't actually think that was going to happen. Nearly did, though. I mean, like I said, this isn't really much of an endurance race. It's only 4 laps of a Le Mans, which is about roughly nearly the length of the 24 hours of Le Mans. If you were to keep doing it, I've mostly just been skipping it just because there's not really much of a point to keep showing it off. Although I might go back to it just to do like maybe at least one more time for like an LMP1 or something. Alright, there we go. Nice, perfect. Beautiful. And give me I'm gonna grab that lead. Oh, they've had a bit of a contact with each other. Fletcher's actually not doing too bad. He's mostly I mean, he's back there. Yes, he's not neck right up to the Raven West, but he's at least still in 4th place. So he's not too bad in the prototype cars here. It's fine. I can use them for slipstreaming. All right, perfect. Just keep that slipstreaming going. I guess whilst I'm on here. There is the speedo in miles an hour. You can see it's about 258 miles an hour. It looks like this is about the limit the car will do. It's also kind of annoying that I'm like currently it's like slipstreaming and I'm not really gaining, despite the fact that like it probably must have taken a little bit longer for him, McCain in the 787B to hit the 258. No, you get off me. Don't you try nothing on me. God damn. Come on, I gotta find that opportunity somewhere. Oh, I nearly had it, but just not enough. Nearly had enough to get in front of McCain there, but just wasn't quite it. There we go. There, I at least now found my window of opportunity. Now to just see if I can keep it up here. At least the good thing is the 787B is very, very solid here. It's just very relaxed with its driving, so it's easy to drive. Okay, come on, push it, push it. Got 2 more laps to go. I just gotta see if I can build any sort of gap between those two. That's definitely not a way of doing it. Scott is right behind me. The Scottish is behind me. Rick Scotland, that's it. I don't know, I'm sorry. There we go, that was actually pretty well done there. Right, so now I gotta just let the speed build up and keep it. See, look at this. It's bullshit, I tell you. It's bullshit. You would definitely be able to tell if some bullshit was going on if they're going faster than this, but nope. At least the AI cannot go beyond the speeds that you can. So they can be near me, but they won't be able to pass because they're not going any faster. Okay. That was ever so slightly late on the brakes, but we're fine. Again, it's mostly just gonna come down to me just looking like I'm mostly gonna need to defend my position here, so especially with both members of Raven was breathing down my neck. No shit. Okay, that is a dick move. Like, I'm sorry, but like Nathan practically gave me no room. He basically tried to cut in on the inside, which meant I would have been forced onto the grass. Like that would have been an illegal move if this was like actual proper racing. Like because something like that, if someone's trying to come through from the inside, you have to keep that space open. You can't cut them off because that's considered dangerous. And that's pretty much exactly what Nathan there did, so At least that's how I saw it. Maybe I'm fucking blind, but... And that I'm not properly seeing it. There, give him a bit of a nudge. Just be like, watch yourself. And then I do that. I'm smart. Thankfully, I still have a couple flashbacks, so it's not the end of the world. Okay. Alrighty, there. So, again, it's just gonna the rest of this is mostly just gonna be me trying to defend my position and everything of that. I would really hope the two just have bump into each other and just take each other out. That'd be hilarious. Because my teammate is still back there in fourth, so it would be hilarious just to see that happen. Also, that reminds me, the 787B, like the Gran Turismo Sport update's coming out soon, and the 7 cars that have been shown in the silhouettes. One of them is most definitely a 787B. So yeah, we're going to be getting some Raven West liveries pretty soon. Probably within the day the car is released. Because, let's be real, that's exactly what people will do. And I know that's probably what I'll end up putting on the car. Either that or the stealth livery that was from GT5 and 6. Or the one in GT4 where it's basically just all black. But I'm going to be really interested in seeing how it sounds in that game. Oh man, I'm looking forward to it. It's probably going to be good. At least I'm hoping for it to be. Okay. Not too much left, just got to bring the car home. Almost there. He's right on me, but I'm gonna hold. But I'm gonna hold on. Oh, I just fucking went for it there. Oh, I just realized. Yeah, Fletcher actually just passed. I noticed there. Fletcher actually got in front of Scott. Scott died. He DNF'd. Rick died near the end of the race. Quite near the end of the race. Fletcher gained third. Well, shit. Looks like that means we're gonna win in the points too, because the death of Rick Scott means, well, only one of them gets, only McCain will get the points. And yeah, you can get, again, you get the idea. It's pictures and stuff. Since this is a bit of a shorter part, I am doing a little bit to see if I can find maybe one or something. But yeah, there you go. Look at that right there. See. So what actually happened? So that 787B there, the R390 cuts got loose. So it basically ran into the 787B, and I guess because of the low kind of nose shape of the 787B at the front there, the low end nose, it kind of, I guess, digged into the R390 there and just swept it off its rear tires, and just kind of went along for the ride. It just kind of jumped right off there, and man, and in the process, when it hit down, it still gained enough momentum to then go back and just ramp right off that R390 there. That is definitely an interesting turn of events. He managed to still at least keep the car from spinning out, at least, so it wasn't a complete catastrophe. And unfortunately, it looks like I can't quite get a good picture here. This one here would actually be kind of interesting, because imagine, like, you show this, and people would have to think, where is that? And they'd have to really try to think about it. Oh, hey, there. By the way, is the NOS 7870. That was the one that was in the picture there. But yeah, I got a few shots now, anyway, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, with Rick Scott dying pretty much right near the end, that does mean we will bump right into the points win there. That's not really much of an endurance. That's just 4 laps of Le Mans in a game where because of the way the physics and the speed is, it's shorter than it would have actually been. So, and even if it was like how it would have been in our IRL, it wouldn't have been much of an endurance. Yeah, and we still managed $8 million there. That's still big. That's, yeah, $4 million prize money, $592,000 sponsorship, $2 million with the team win, $20,000 the flashback, and $1.4 teammate prize money. Sponsor offers being Goodyear, BF Goodrich, and Virgin Mobile. So I could put my own phone service on my car if I wanted to. But would it even be worth it? It's $49,000. BF Goodrich is also $38,000, so that would be worth it too. So yeah, I guess in the next part I'm going to put both of those on. So yes. So stay tuned for the next part, where we'll be taking a look at and thankfully it didn't crash there, so I could actually go back to show it, where we'll be taking a look at the Drift GP, the Drift Box Championship, for the first of the Japan on the J-Speed Super 1. So, the same picture? Oh wait, no it isn't. Just same thing, whatever. But yeah, so stay tuned. Also, just realized that these all say endurance. Okay, these are both actually 4 races though, so those will both be proper. In fact, let's take a look. Oh, that's only 3 rounds. That's 4 races. 4 rounds. 4 races. Oops, all right. 4 races. Interesting. Okay, cool. So it was literally just that one I did where it's just the one. Okay. Nice. But yeah, anyway, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that, because the Drift Box chip, or whatever it said, is going to be the next one. So yeah, that's going to be part 24. So stay tuned for that. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all on the next one.